everyone, how's it going? I'm Spencer, and today I want to do a review on my 2017 Yamaha YZ450 as well as the Timbersled ARO, or Arrow, I guess what some people call it, 129 kit. So go ahead and let's go over here and take a look at the bike itself. Like I said, 2017 YZ450, fantastic bike so far. The actual bike I've had now for coming up on 2 months. It's pretty recent. Like I said, it is pre-owned. Obviously, it was actually Steamboat Power Sports' demo. So it has, when I bought it, it was under 30 hours. So maintenance and all that stuff's been up to date. It's paired with the, I believe it's a PST engine jacket. So what that does is it kind of goes around the entire exterior of the engine and keeps it all warm in there. It is a motorcycle, so it has really good cooling. Obviously, it's supposed to, or I guess a dirt bike rather than a motorcycle, but just supposed to cool down on those really hot temps. So it's best to kind of keep that on there. You can see on the front, covers pretty good amount as well. Don't have anything on the radiator, especially outside right now. It's about 40. We're out in Colorado, and most of the stuff that I'm riding is primarily this temperature, so it's not too bad. If you want to come around to the other side here, it's got the factory gas tank. That'll be an upgrade eventually. One thing I wanted to mention about that is it just kind of goes through gas pretty quick, so it's definitely worth having a spare on board. You know, just on the back. I don't have it down here right now. We're kind of close to the car, but good idea there. The other thing that's an upgrade on here are these Rock Speed FX kind of covers here on the handlebars, and what that does is when you have your hands inside on the grips, it kind of covers it from any kind of wind. And this has been a real changer on the trails when you're getting to the spot that you're riding. It's not as cold on your hands for sure. They do not have heated bars. That is something I do want to do eventually. You can see some of the other little upgrades kind of throughout here. It's got little parts and pieces, came that way. And then of course it is kickstart. If you guys are thinking about doing a Timbersled setup, I would recommend doing this just from a reliability standpoint, finding a YZ like this. The electric start's really nice, but the electric start on the newer models don't come with a kickstart backup. So it's something to just kind of keep in mind. Just my 2 cents. Kickstart's kind of reliable. You always know it's going to start. Where electric start, if the battery's dead or something, you're kind of dead in the water, which is a little bit of a bummer. But electric start is nicer. This is just more reliable. So take that for what it's worth. And then coming back to the actual kit, like I said, the ARO kit, 129 LE. So the LE, super good kit so far. From my understanding, it's going to have a little bit better paddles, a little bit longer for some of the snow that we're riding out here, rather than like a trail riding or anything like that. You're going to have more grip in the powder, which is great. I don't know if you can see down here, barely, but it's got the Fox adjustable reservoirs, so it has 2 of those. And you just flick to which setting you want. There's 1, 2, and 3. One's really stiff, the other one's really loose, or a little more, I guess, forgiving, comfort oriented, so to speak. So you can adjust both of them independently, which is really great. The other big upgrade that this bike has on it as well, it may be hard to see, but it's the TSS from Timbersled. So it's their suspension kit, and it sits right in the middle there where your traditional suspension piece would be. You can keep that traditional one in there. I highly recommend this. Again, it's one of those adjustable ones. Once you get it up to your weight settings, it's phenomenal. It's really smooth. The other thing that I like is when you're trail riding, both these 2 suspensions, you can just flip them exactly how you want it, and that way it's comfortable on the trail. The second you get out here, if you want it a little bit stiffer, you can adjust it on the fly, just like that. So that's been really cool. The other cool thing, it being a 129, it's a little bit longer than some of the other. I think the Riot's a little bit shorter. So you have a little bit more space back here for, like I said, the gas can's going to go right here. I just don't have it on there yet. And then you also have just more track length for powder. But yeah, there is just kind of a quick overview. So far, we switched from a snowmobile to this, and I think this is a blast. We're going to start it up here in just a minute and then show you a little bit of riding clips and kind of show you what it's like. But overall, highly recommend this kit in particular. I actually switched from a snowmobile from it, and it's amazing. So stay tuned, subscribe, and much more content. Comment below what you'd like to see. We'll see you in the next video.